Xbox One version of Call of Duty.
Number 15. Living with parents' hypocrisy. Rich has poked fun at people who
have Cutting Edge Gamer, and I have a new sponsor. It's been in the works for a while. Hauppauge, the same company that makes capture cards.
Then Rich threatened to sue Hauppauge for suspending the sponsorship deal. Very professional Rich. Later, once Rich calmed down, he swept the whole thing under the rug in traditional Reviewtechusa style. Number 12. The Anita Sarkeesian fake apology. So Rich thought he owed extreme feminist Anita Sarkeesian an apology because other people have been threatening to kill her. This video is completely unnecessary.
Skip it up and that up. So a lot of you are seeing the title of this video and are assuming it's clickbait or I'm being sarcastic, but I'm not. I actually truly feel that I owe Anita Sarkeesian an apology. Here's what I mean. Back in October, she was giving a speech somewhere, and someone sent her a threatening email. And not only did this person, you know, they're a coward, they're hiding behind their computer sending email, they took coward to a whole new level and pretended to be him. They signed the email Mr. Repsion, and they included all these kind of different slurs in there, like faggot. And so Anita, I've questioned before in the past if you've actually been threatened. And obviously I was wrong, and you have been, because if these threats didn't happen, the FBI wouldn't have knocked on Mr. Repsion's door. So it is happening, it is out there, and it needs to stop. You don't like what she says, that's fine. Don't threaten to end the woman's life or hurt her or her family because you don't like what she says.
The only purpose of this video is to gain Rich more attention and views. More views equals more money for Rich. Rich makes purposely controversial videos to gain attention. He's been doing it for years. Number 11. The Loot Crate sponsorship fail. Another one of Rich's fails sponsorships, this time because Rich insulted feminists by calling them feminazis. Roll the clip.
This video is not being brought to you by Loot Crate. Here's why. When I get a email from my business email, and it's from Mikey at Loot Crate, and it says end of Loot Crate partnership. And this is exactly what it says. Hi Rich, due to recent complaints about your feminazi video, we have to cancel your Loot Crate affiliate account. I will be sending you your final payment for any earnings made to date and turning off your account. But in my videos, guys over at Loot Crate, did I ever mention anything about promoting violence towards women? Did I ever tell anyone to go out and attack Anita Sarkeesian? As a matter of fact, I made a video defending Anita Sarkeesian, saying the last thing anyone wants to do is harm her. I'm not going to lose any sleep over this, especially the past 2 months. I haven't made that much from Loot Crate, to be perfectly honest with you. Basically, what you're saying is, because my opinion isn't the popular opinion, you want to make sure you follow the herd, because the herd is where there's more money, and you will censor people who don't follow the herd because you want to make sure your pockets are lined.
So Rich got ass hurt because Loot Crate dropped him. The sign of a bad businessman is when they make videos attacking previous sponsors. This is exactly what Rich done. Oh my god. Halfway guys. Let's lay on the heavy exposure. Number 10. Rich selling out to Square Enix. Square Enix paid Reviewtechusa to review Final Fantasy XIV. Problem is Rich said nothing negative about the game at all, not one thing, and praised the game fully throughout the whole review. This review was clearly biased. Rich never made it clear he was being paid to review the game as well. Proper disclosure wasn't provided, and this lazy, greedy fuck got away with it. See the hypocrisy.
Square Enix came up to me and asked me to play Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn and discuss my gameplay experience. And I went to them and said, okay, that's great. And to be honest with you, I'm glad they did, because I spent a lot of time with this game and I really enjoyed it. I have to say, I really enjoyed playing an MMO. I never, ever thought I would say that. There's something wrong with their business model. and they're trying to figure out what it is. Maybe because they've made a bunch of crappy Final Fantasy games that no one cares about. $15 and $20 because you're Square Enix and you think your name is going to make people buy your game? Try too hard to be different, and the outcome is games like Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 14, and the other garbage they come out with. Came out in Final Fantasy 7 name that people will just blindly go out there and buy it in droves, and I hope that people don't. You know, I'm not a Final Fantasy fan, so even if they did remake the game, I probably still wouldn't buy it. So the bottom line is, if you let people know you're being sponsored by something, I have no problem with it. But if you're basically taking a bribe to give a game a good review so the developer and publisher could get more sales, and you're being paid for an opinion, you're an asshole and you should quit right now.
Number 9. The manufactured Keemstar drama. To be clear, I don't like Keemstar at all. He deserves a troll like me too, but Rich deliberately started drama with Keemstar on Twitter because news was slow and he wanted money and attention.
Before everyone freaks out, I have no ill will against Keemstar. This isn't going to turn into some stupid thing. I guess I'm just pissed off and tired of like the double standard everyone has on the internet. Keemstar, I don't dislike you. I have no beef with you, but I disagree with you. We have a different standpoint on this, and I just do think it's hypocritical that you take donations on when you stream. There's no difference between getting donations in the stream or on a Patreon, period.
Rich, I mean, 2 hours ago I said that, live streaming is different than YouTube, all right? I'm talking about YouTubers that make $10,000 a month and then have a Patreon for their YouTube, all right? It's not the same as a live stream. YouTube and live streaming is completely different, all right? Most of the money on YouTube comes from ads, right? On streaming, most of the income that comes in to support that entertainment is from donations. They are not the same thing, and I clearly said that 2 hours ago, and now you're saying I'm being hypocritical. It's just stupid.
No, Keemstar, I'm not stupid. I saw this. So you're doing the internet logic thing again. So you get tips, which I've seen you get some pretty good ones, on your stream. That's different than having a Patreon account. Last time I checked, money's green all around. And last time I checked, that's still getting donations, quote unquote, from people that follow you. So there is no difference. I'm not stupid. You're still getting money from people that follow you. So yeah,